There is no need to skip ahead, I'm going to jump right into it. You want to learn how to play Emma Frost, and I'm here to teach you how. Or at least not make you look like a complete monkey when you insta-lock her in my game. Let's get started. Step 1, head into the practice range and pick Emma Frost. She has 2 one-shot combos, but before we even talk about them, I just want to talk about some other general tips that will help you out. Now, with Emma Frost, when you shoot her beam, when it gets to 100, you will deal double damage. It can be a pain to charge this all the way up, and the biggest issue with Emma Frost is that this decays very, very fast, as you're going to see. 1, 2, after 3 seconds it starts decaying, and in a game that is not enough time. To buy yourself more time, you can activate your diamond form to delay the decay. This can be very, very useful and effective for you to just keep that double damage and just continue destroying the entirety with double damage. Now, with the shard that you can put onto people, I realize that there's not really much point using it at max range, because although yes, it does come out to you, the radius needed for them to just walk back out of it and not take any damage is very close to them. So ideally you want to use this as close to them as you can, so you can hit them both at the same time. Doesn't mean you shouldn't ever use it at range. If you're like, you know, kind of close like this, you can use it here too, just not at super long range. Now, the diamond form's kick does double damage if you kick them onto a wall. So there's the base damage, and then there's the other damage that comes in afterwards after you hit them into a wall. You can hit them onto walls or carts or anything that you like. Another thing you should know is that you can stop a lot of ultimates with her grab. You can stop Wanda's ultimate, Doctor Strange's ultimate, Psylocke's ultimate, The Thing's ultimate. There's so many ultimates you can cancel with this grab if you time it right. And this is what's going to make you climb. Because you can make such huge plays with this grab, you need to practice it on countering those key ults. Once you do, you can instantly win the fight. You can easily just look out for someone who's playing way too aggressive and is pushing up too much. Most of the time it's probably going to be because they have their ult. Now, your diamond form does run out pretty quickly, but you can actually suplex them twice if you're quick enough. Let's just say you just went into that thing, the diamond form, and as you can see, if you do it early, you can actually suplex someone twice and get off 2 grabs, and these grabs are where she's like, where she can make the most plays. So that's insane. So if you can, try to make a grab ASAP. If anything, try to melee them once and then making a grab. I'm pretty sure you still have time for that too, because I've done that before in the past too. So yeah, just be aware that it is possible to grab twice within one diamond form transformation. Okay, now let's get to the one-shot combos. So I'm pretty sure some of you have seen a clip online where they tell you to one-shot people by placing down the shard, transforming, and then meleeing, and then kicking them into the wall. And you can just do a combo that kills them in what looks like a one-shot combo. However, this isn't going to be practical. Now, most of the time, no one in your ranked games is going to stand still like that. Actually, it's going to be pretty hard for you to land this shard on anyone anyway. Like, it's not as easy as it looks. So it's not really a reliable combo, because even if you like, the shard moves away from them as well. The further back you are, the more it will come towards you as well with the shard. However, the closer you are to them, then obviously you'll be right onto them. So if you are going to try and do this one-shot combo, definitely get up into their face as close as you can. That would allow you to dish out more damage naturally anyway. You don't have to do the one-shot combo. It's just when you're going to use the shard, like I said before, try to get as close to them as you can so you can easily just proc it and deal damage to both of them at a time. Sorry, I know I went on to like a tip now, but the one-shot combo that I was showing you guys, it's not going to be really reliable because people are moving, people are jumping around. There's a Doctor Strange showed up, you know, Magneto's blocking, and it's not going to be that practical and ideal. However, I do have a one-shot combo for you that no one else is, you know, seems to be talking about, and I have used in my games many times. And speaking of which, I will be going into a game after this, so if you do want to stick around for that, feel free. If not, that's completely fine. What you want to do is, when you find a full HP target, you want to transform into your diamond form, give them the 1-2, flip 1-2, and then kick. Now, there's a lot I have to explain here, which I'm going to try my best to do, but my vocabulary sucks. So if I say a wrong word or something, forgive me. But okay, so let's talk about the diamond form and how she punches. So she punches so she punches like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the 3, 4 is a little bit slower too. However, what you should know about the 3 and the 4 is that it does a shit ton of damage. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4. It does like a good chunk, you know. However, we do not need that. Although it does a lot of damage, the delay between the second punch and the third punch is very massive. And in a game, you don't want someone to get healed, and you want to catch someone off guard, because if you don't kill them as quick as possible, they're probably going to get healed up, and it is going to annoy you. So hitting with the 1-2, hitting with the Chris Brown. was gonna say him like Chris. Oh my god, never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. Right, so yeah, 1, 2, and then flip, and then 1, 2, and then kick. Now, you might be thinking, well, this isn't gonna work online because after you flip someone, right, they're not gonna stand here for you to hit them twice again. However, one thing you should know about this suplex is once you do suplex them, after they even get up, they cannot move for like a second. So you do have a window to actually give them another 1, 2. Or even a 1. You know, I'm pretty sure even a 1 would work as well. Because there has been times when I messed up, you know. I'm not a virgin. Let's see. 1, 2, and then let's just try the 1, and then bang. There you go. Yeah, see, it still works. But you do have time for the 1, 2 as well. That's the one-shot combo, and that is a combo that I would say is very reliable, and the one that I abuse. That's in, like, you know, a lot of carries. What you can do to make that even easier is just before you transform into your diamond form, place your shard and then transform. Then that will, obviously, it goes into that other one-shot combo, which although you cannot do the other one, you can still do this where you quickly press it and then you transform, which will allow you to just completely melt targets without even needing to kick them into the walls. Not only that, you should also know that when you do grab someone, they do get stunned, and for that entire duration of the suplex, and like I said, once they get up, they still cannot move for a few seconds. As you can see, that bot kind of delayed there, and this is just a free window for your team to do more damage too. So this grab can secure kills, cancel ults, do a bunch of stuff that is amazing, and this is why she's OP. Now, the thing I like about Emma is that she can also do an insect kick where she grabs someone and then she kicks that target into the team. This is very, very good and effective, especially if you have someone on your team like Groot that can already isolate someone. You can easily just walk up, grab that target, and then send them back to your team whilst also doing the combo I taught you about, the 1, 2 kick and then 1, 2. You would already melt a bunch of their health bars. Like even tanks will get melted as well. She does so much damage. It's crazy. But with all that being said, I hope I've taught you something new about Emma Frost. Make sure you do stay tuned to the channel because currently I am one-tricking her at the moment, and if you don't know my channel, I kind of one-trick heroes and then make a more detailed guide later on. Tips and tricks that you can learn only after playing an excessive amount of time on them. So far, I got a Rocket video, I got a Namor video, and I got a Sue Storm video, so if you do want to check them out, feel free. If you want to stay tuned for the Emma Frost one, feel free as well. If I did speak too fast or sound like I was on crack, then I do apologize. I'm just trying to not waste your time. If you loved how quickly and fast I got through this, you know what to do. Show the love, show the support. I am a very, very tiny content creator, so any form of love and support you do show is greatly, greatly appreciated. If you want any help, like one-to-one help, or to play with people who actually want to rank up, you can always feel free to reach out to me on my Discord. You know, the Discord where I coach people from Gold to Grandmaster and host one-to-one sessions and have a testimonial section there proving it. The Discord where you can find players that actually want to rank up and not the monkeys you get online. Yeah, that Discord. The link will be in the description. But with all that being said, it's time for us to get into the gameplay. So yeah, if you want to leave now, now's the time. Take care. Have a nice day. Hey, I'm already captain on her. Bro, I'm telling you, there's people that's already Lord on Emma, which is crazy because all they do, like, it's kind of sad, but they hunt out the Lord icon. You know, what they do is they don't even play competitive. They're going to do match and they just play do match for like 6 to 8 hours straight to get as fast as possible. Bro, I'm telling you, I was destroying it with Emma Frost yesterday. I'm not joking, bro. If you follow my guide and if you watch my gameplay, I'm going to teach you exactly how you can use her and how you can move. You know, like I said, a more detailed guide will be coming up in the future, but she is crazy, crazy good, especially if you can play her right, you know. All right, let's go into a game. Okay, so it turns out I cannot get into a game with Emma Frost because everyone keeps insta-picking her for some reason right now, so I'm just not going to be bothered to try and fight that anymore. I'm just going to go over a gameplay that I had yesterday night and just wanted to, you know, walk you guys through. As for ranked on who people ban, Iron Fist is being banned a lot, Namor's being banned a lot, Black Panther, Spider-Man for sure as well. Everyone's just kind of banning what they hate playing against at the moment, not really what's like the most effective or anything. And yeah, like every game you go into, you have to fight for Emma Frost. Like, you have to be quick enough to pick her, otherwise someone else is just gonna pick her. And it sucks too because like I literally just had a game right now where the guy just picked Emma Frost and wouldn't get off it, and he went like 5 to 6. I know I would have done better than him, but he's just insta picking Emma Frost and he doesn't. I don't know. Very frustrating. Let's talk about positioning and where you should be with Emma Frost. I know a lot of people are saying, is she a flanker? Is she a frontline? She's really neither. You can sometimes kind of flank with her. Let me just slow down the gameplay right now. But yeah, you can kind of like flank with her sometimes, but overall, you want to be a step just behind your main tank, you know. And you can also peel for your backline, especially if they have divers in the team. As you can see, I saw that the Psylocke was there. So I was aware of my surroundings. I looked around. I know that my Bucky was fighting a Psylocke. So the The Psylocke I know isn't aware of me because she hasn't seen me. I'm just going to quickly walk up to her, grab her, and then we can easily get a kill. There's a bunch of walls next to us too. Easy kill, easy pick. Then I got back into my team. Now, another tip that I didn't give in the video as well is you can also immediately cancel your diamond form if you want to reset the cooldown of it, just so you can get it back quicker again for when it's actually needed again. Because instead of wasting the duration on just walking back to your team fight, if you cancel it early, that can allow you to get your diamond form much quicker too. But yeah, let's get back into the gameplay. Now over here, as you can see, I'm trying to stay like a little bit around just behind my frontline tank, trying to proc off the shards mainly, and yeah, just keeping my distance. At this point, I'm trying to stack up to 100. That is what my main focus is. I saw the thing grabbed up onto the sorry, let me pause. I can't speak and think at the same time. So I saw that the Star-Lord was off to the side, away from the heat. I don't know what I saw there, but he just looked very cool out. Let me see. So I could only see a Psylocke here, and I could only see a Star-Lord. So I punished him. I was very aggressive. I sent out a melee attack. I grabbed him, and that was enough for my team to also follow up on the kill. So there you go. And kicking the team back, you know, because why not? And then yeah, just procking off my shards, trying to get to 100 as much as I can, and then sorry, as fast as I can. And then yeah, once I'm at 100, it's very important for you to actually hit something, because if you don't, it's going to decay very, very quickly, and you don't want that to happen. And this guy, again, he's off to the side room for some reason, and I'm going to punish anyone who walks into this room that isn't a carry. Now look, I'm going to delay my decay. Do you remember what I taught you? I'm going to delay my decay, and to be honest, I thought this was Sue Storm. I'm sorry, these blonde baddies need to have like different skins. I swear to you, I thought that was Sue. Turns out it was Emma. Over here, I was shitting myself. And then I placed my shield and go back to my team safely. I know they're all in front of me, so that's why I'm going to ult. They don't really have a shield tank as well. And I know I just destroyed Emma Frost's shield, so they got nothing to block my ult. We got a few kills thanks to my ult, and then this guy again off to the side of him. Now I know what you're thinking, what rank is this, bro? These guys were in Celestial last season, so yeah, this definitely isn't an easy lobby. This is my main account, but for some reason the Star-Lord is throwing, and even in the highest of highest elos, like people make very, very simple basic mistakes. And again, he's like, I ignored him now because I'm going back to my team. I activate my diamond form to reduce the damage of the Psylocke ult, because you do have a damage reduction with that diamond form. And then yeah, kicking them back. At this point, I'm gonna try my best to, for my Sue Storm actually pulled that forward, and that was amazing. But at this point, I'm gonna try my best again to stack up on that 100 charge on my beam, and the quicker I do that, the more damage I'm gonna do, and the quicker we can get kills, because that is so insane, guys. I'm telling you, if you get to 100%, the damage you're gonna do, especially with popping the crystal and everything, it's so disgusting. So now I'm at 100, I'm playing super, super aggressive. I tried something there, it didn't work out. I believe I should be backing off here, and as I backed off, I did push the 4 into my team, placing the barrier just so I can block some shots from the Star-Lord. And we easily survived that. And we've been holding out this team for a while now. This Star-Lord, again, trolling or throwing, I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, that Star-Lord was insane. And then yeah, we got ulted by a bunch of people here, and I remember I messed up something. I think I messed up the ult, or yeah. See, so I shouldn't have ulted here. I got very arrogant. I got very how can I say? I got very tunnel visioned. They took out my entire team, and I ulted. Now here's the thing about Emma Frost ult that you need to understand. If your entire team died and you ult them, and you're the only guy that's ulting on point, you're not really going to do anything unless you make them jump off a cliff, which is going to be very hard for you to do. This ult doesn't do damage. It's not a team wiping ult, and you need teammates to make this ult effective, because this is like a charm. If you play League of Legends, it's basically like a Seraphine ult, where you send out like this wave and then they get charmed towards you, and then it doesn't actually do damage. I should have seen that my team got wiped and just saved my ult, because right now that was 100% a wasted ult, and I just got pissed off because my team got wiped. I let my emotions get the better of me, and that was a terrible, terrible mistake that I made. So even though I got MVP this game, it's still very, very important for you to go back onto your gameplay and your highlights and realize the mistakes you're making, because chances are you'll be making these mistakes again unless you constantly remind yourself and tell yourself what's going on. Now Psylocke ulted, I'm waiting for her to pop out of it so then I can grab her, but then she dashed away. What you can do is you can go into your diamond form. When Psylocke ults, just wait in the middle, and then when she comes out, you can instantly just grab her and kill her. But yeah. And again, trying to stack up onto 100 charge, but whilst being safe. I'm not playing too overly aggressive. Sometimes it might look like I am frontlining, but You don't want to be the main center of attention. And that's also insane. I didn't know Psylocke can do that. I don't know what she did there to just disappear like that. But yeah, maybe that was a clone or maybe that was something. I don't know. But I don't know if that's a counter. But yeah, that was definitely insane what that Psylocke did. I'm pretty sure it was a clone because you shouldn't be able to just disappear like that with this with that choke slam ability. And again, we are at 100% at the moment, so we are going to do the most. Try to slam the 4 into our team and back towards the wall, but some reason we lost that fight. I wasn't really paying attention to what my team was doing there. I think some of my teammates just dived to the back line and they might have gotten a good pick. Completely oblivious to what's going on. But I tried, you know, I don't really see any huge mistakes that I made there. I don't think I could have got away even if I tried. So yeah, we just have to reset. So over here I'm trying to appeal for my Bucky because I know he's getting chased, which I believe I did. So yeah, we managed to save the Bucky. And then this 4's playing very aggressive, so I'm gonna just grab him. He was gonna dive away, but I didn't let him, and I'm just gonna kick him towards our team constantly. And then guess what, the 4 died because he just kept getting pushed back, kept getting kicked back, got suplexed. It's just, there's a lot of heavy CC you can do with Emma Frost, which is just amazing. And she's just such a good bruiser that does a lot of damage. And again, we are at 100% charge now. I'm not going to activate my diamond form here. We just killed them and it's going to take them way too long to get back to the fight anyway. So even if I did activate my diamond form, it will decay. So unfortunately, yeah, we couldn't save the 100% charge this time. Now I was gonna over here, what I was thinking, if you're confused, is I was gonna do my one-shot combo with the shard where you get up into their face and then you shard, but for some reason, because I was in the air, the shard went all the way into the air with me as well. So you might have to be grounded. That might be like a little bug. But yeah, that was quite interesting. And over here I'm just hiding behind the cart, you know, not doing the most. I'm gonna ignore the 4. Why? Because I could hear my Bucky going again and again and again, and I'm gonna help the Bucky get kills so he can ult. Sometimes it's not always you that needs to be the one, you know, that's having their moment. If you can help one of your teammates have their moment with their ultimate or just make it crazy outplay, go for it. And what I mean by that as well is, like, for example, let's say you got a Moon Knight in your team and the Moon Knight just ulted, right? Why don't you go into your diamond form and pin someone down inside the Moon Knight ult, like suplex them inside the Moon Knight ult? It's just a quick thing that came to my head. Like, you can do so much with Emma Frost, and she's so impactful. And I'll tell you this much: I never ever played tank in Marvel Rivals. I have in quick play, but I got 0 time spent in tank online. I just don't like the tank role. However, I love Emma Frost, and I swear to you it's not because of her thick thighs. Okay, I swear to you. And also, speaking of thick thighs, I don't know how I feel about the new skin, man. I don't know how I feel about the skin in the store for Emma Frost. And hear me out, I get it, big titties and everything. It's just I don't like I like the cape. I like how broad it makes her look. I like how it makes her look like a tank. Her hairstyle's weird in that skin, and I'm just not a fan of the outfit. You know, it's just too much for me. Like, it just too much tits out. I don't know. I just can't take it seriously. So I'm definitely gonna be waiting on another skin for her. But she's definitely gonna be one of the main characters that I actually use to climb up with, and I believe I can actually use her so well. Over here, if I'm not wrong, I remember I catch out the Wanda. Okay, it is this clip. Okay, so pay attention. I saw the Wanda through the glass right here. I don't know if the Wanda can see me. You guys need to go into private match and check this out, but I'm pretty sure she can see me too. I think she's retarded, because if I can see her, I'm sure she can see me too. I tried to not make it obvious that I saw her, and I tried to sneak up on her, but yeah, she's very oblivious. So over here, once I saw how oblivious she was, I was like, there's no fucking way, right? She's gonna actually try to come close to that door. And she was. So then I activated my diamond form. Let me just slow this down. Hit him with the Chris Brown, right? Quick smack to the face. It's funny how she looks like Rihanna too. And then 1, and then look, kick, done. So just to get this right, so just so we're aware of what I just did, I didn't even hit her with the 1-2. I hit her with the 1, grab, 1, kick to the wall, and she died. Now, the reason why I did that with Wanda, it wasn't because I messed up. It's because she has that Ghost Wraith form, and that's like, she can quickly cast that. It's like an instant getaway, get out of jail free card, and I didn't want to risk it. I'm pretty sure I still had time, but I just didn't want to risk it, because like, if she finds a window to escape, then yeah, she's gonna do exactly that. Yeah, she just got instantly fucking melted. That was disgusting. Let's see what I do here. Now over here, I don't want to play too aggressive because I don't have my diamond form and my team's not here. Now over here, I was pinging for my team, But to be honest, my team didn't react quickly enough as much as I would, because there was a door just there where they could have came in and helped me. But at the same time, I wasn't positioned the best too. I knew I didn't have my diamond form and I'm playing super aggressive for no reason. I don't have 100% charge, so what I'm trying to say is I didn't have a reason to play that aggressive anyway. Like, if I had 100% charge, I'll be like, okay, you know, maybe I'm just trying to keep my charge, but I didn't even have that. Yeah, quite interesting. I can be quite stupid sometimes too. Guys, I'm telling you, like, honestly, on a side note, like, I've always made videos for you guys to learn and for you guys to improve on. I make these videos for that reason. I want you guys to learn and climb, because I truly believe that by watching my videos, you will do just that. And I am not anyone special, you know. Like I said, like, I'm actually a waiter in real life and I do slave shifts. Like, I have like 12-hour shifts and stuff, and you know, sometimes I don't have time to play, so I don't play this game consistently for like many hours straight. I don't have time to do any of this. But even me, I get to play it at a high level because of the way I play and just the decisions I make. But as you can see, I'm still stupid as well. Like, there's nothing special about my aim. I'm not, you know, super accurate. I'm not good by any means, and I can still make it work, and I believe you can too. This Psylocke, I don't know what she's doing, but... So over there, I hit the melee attack. Why? Because Emma Frost's melee, it covers a very wide area. And I forgot to show you guys this in practice range, but I'm guessing I'll show it to you in my updated guide that's going to come later on. But her melee actually covers a wide area, and for some reason, the hitbox is quite big. So in situations like that, you might actually want to melee instead of using your beam. Alright, let's let this play out. Over here, again, we are just trying to stack up on the charges. I got my diamond form, I got my shield that's going to cover me up front, and we also did get a few picks. So I'm being very aggressive right now because I know we just got a few picks. This squirrel girl is running away from me. I didn't want to commit too much. I shielded in front of me so then it can also protect me from behind. And over here, we're just super close to getting the 100% charge. But unfortunately, like I said, we don't have the diamond form to decay it, and immediately my entire charge is just gone. I find that just Psylocke just got one shot. I find that the decay of the charge is very fast. I don't mind the delay, the 3-second delay before it starts decaying is fine, but the amount that goes away, it all disappears in a split second, man. Like, even if you're trying to be quick with it, you'll lose like 50 to 40% charge, and I feel like that's something that they might need to adjust with Emma Frost. Over here, I know that they don't have any tanks, so I could be very aggressive here. To be honest, at this point, I should have pushed up and actually killed one of them. I had my diamond form too, but I decided to go for a flank instead. See, over there, so that's what I mean by grabbing them early, making sure that they don't escape, because there's so many characters in this game that can escape, and it's just better for you to be safe than sorry. And I'm pretty sure I could have killed that, you know, that Sue Storm if I was just to grab her once and then just hit her with the 1-2 and then the kick. But yeah, that would have all been fine. Over here, I took away the Luna's extra shield on her health when she ults, she gets an extra shield. And I took that away with the shard because, yeah, my Magneto was going to ult her. So it's unfortunate that she ran away, but I did my part. Activate the diamond form to sponge it, and I know that I just got the Sue Storm ult, so I'm not going to be taking any damage. Once she gets out, I will be punching and kicking her and just doing as much damage as I can, pushing up pretty high up. And I'm realizing one thing at this point, like I did notice, they don't have any tanks. At this point, I was like, okay, I haven't seen a 4 or a tank for so long, something's going on. And at this point, I realized, oh, okay, this is just free kills for me. I can be like so aggressive. And over here, he's up close in my face, and when someone is super up close in your face, you want to melee them. Like I said, that melee covers a wide area and it's much more effective instead of you trying to shoot out your beam. And then yeah, that's about it. And then we won the game, and yeah, Bob's your uncle. Obviously your boy got MVP, so you know. But jokes aside, I hope that this guide did help you out, and I hope that you learned something new about Emma Frost or how to play her better. As far as positioning, is she a flanker? Like, it can be possible for you to go off to the side, especially if you catch someone off guard, to punish them. I'd say she's a punisher. I wouldn't say she's a flanker. I'd say she punishes people that's caught out of position. If she goes off to the side by herself. Like, you saw the squirrel girl, she was kind of kiting me, she kind of kept her distance. The thing with these characters, like DPS characters as well, is they can just easily keep their distance from you and outplay you. But if you catch someone off guard and you close that distance, then boy, is she scary. Like, she's in your face. But yeah, that is it for me. You know what to do. Show the love, show the support. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. If there's any content you do want to see and you want me to make more of these videos where I go over my gameplay clips, then yeah, please do comment it down below. But yeah, take care for like the 6th time.